qualifier for Calgary. They like to start Lucic along with Bennett and Dube to help set an early tone.
The energy line once again against the top line of the Dallas Stars.
First power play, the Flames 5 of 17. Tied for second best in the qualifying round. Lucic across, scores! Dillon Dube on a feed from Lucic. And it's a 5-game point streak for the big guy.
Great pass on the power play. What an entry by Backlund to put this over to Lucic with speed, but Dube just gets himself to that spot, and you can see the confidence still growing in this young man. He's fired it right up. No time for Khudobin to get across on that one-time blast by Dube. It's off his stick in a heartbeat. He's the one that gets that goal, and now
and here we go, Tkachuk and Perry, two former London Knights and two guys who have been compared with coming into this series, and this has not taken long. Well, a veteran and a young guy, Tkachuk just 22 years of age, 35-year-old Corey Perry. Similar games and apparently instant dislike.
To Corey Perry years ago, and he said, you play a lot like him, but 5 minutes each will be the penalties. They have a little conversation off the face-off. Matthew Tkachuk says, sure, you want to go. And this is Corey Perry trying to spark his team. No question about that. They're down 1-0. They need a little bit of life and mojo. He goes after Tkachuk, and bang, they start to exchange early on. Tkachuk with a few lefts, and they eventually fall down.
Trying to hit Hintz with that pass. Doesn't click, and Dube plays it back to Forbort. Here's Dillon Dube back to the attack, skating well in this opening period. To the net, scores! What a beauty! Dillon Dube! And it's 2-0 Flames.
Went in, put the work in during the break, and he's come in flying. Out of camp, they felt he was one of the better players, had that jump, that desire, and the confidence is just overflowing in this young man. Little look, says, okay, you know what, I'm going to challenge you. Drives on the backhand side, brings it to the forehand, and tucks it home. Around Khudobin, just a terrific individual effort by Dillon Dube through the neutral zone, and just digs in.
Cogliano battles for it. Gets it back to the line. Heiskanen across. Gaudreau almost intercepted, but Alexiak a backhand, and Talbot had to battle there. Heiskanen at the line. The smooth skating sophomore. Back up top, Gurianov scores! Great chances. Pavelski in tight. Had a terrific one earlier, but this shot here, a forward out in defensive position, and Pavelski is in the high slot. Just a good wrister by him to get it through that first check. Goes off of maybe the elbow of Pavelski. In front, one of the best tippers in the game. Always has a nose around the net. Well, Louis, you pointed out Rick Bowness talking to Gurianov after the chance in the first period didn't go in to keep your head up. They're trying to maintain their confidence when goals have been... There's another one! It bounces through and back to back. Dallas on even terms, and now they have found their shooting eye.
On Cam Talbot, and just doesn't quite pick it up. Looks like full possession. Again, the aggressive forecheck of the Stars, and just a wrister by Ben. Gets this puck, throws it into the danger zone. And just a knuckler. I thought it went off of somebody through there, but it just kind of bobbles through.
Number 4 is putting on a skating clinic. Miro Heiskanen, one of the most impressive skaters in the league. Here's his numerical counterpart. Anderson scores! What a shot from Rasmus Anderson!
Were on their heels a little bit, but they started to push back, started to get pucks into the offensive zone, and here it's Rasmus Anderson. Sorry, we've talked a lot about him activating, getting up in the rush, and right here he takes this shot, and it goes off the stick of Sekera. A high deflection off that stick of Sekera. It's a low shot. Khudobin goes down, and it punches right up over top of the blocker. Just a good drive by him, used the screen.
Pavelski moves it back to the point. Klingberg for Heiskanen. Across for Ben. Ben, great pass, and Talbot read it and comes across to take it away from Pavelski. This prevails. They get it to Klingberg. His shot went high, and around it comes and out. To the Calgary Flames are going to hold on and win game number 1, 3-2.